Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning.
Episode of Ring Rust Radio, the best goddamn wrestling radio show on the internet, on Spreaker, in the whole goddamn universe. Folks, I did it backwards because I'm like Missy Elliott. I flipped it and I reversed it. I'm Donald Wood, your host for most. Mike, I barely shook there. What did I shake?
My will to go on.
Factual. That's 100% exact. It was actually my hips, but inadvertently it was your will, so technically you're correct. I'm looking out my window because I still stand to do the show, and some dude just whizzed by on an electric scooter, man. I hope that dude Reax.
I thought you were going to say some guy was taking a whiz.
I'm just looking at a dong right on my window, like, how dare you have such a large dong on my property in front of my wife? Brandon Galvin, Mike Kiar, you're also, how's everybody doing?
What?
How you doing? How's everybody doing?
Oh, okay.
You don't like that?
No.
I was test running it. I don't think it flew.
Yeah, let's put one in the holster.
I'll save for WrestleMania. How you doing? And you're like, man, it's dumber in fucking front of me.
How you doing?
Yeah, how you doing? That worked out great. BJ, we have a schedule.
Yeah, we're going to review WWE Elimination Chamber. We're going to preview AEW Revolution. Got maybe a Ring Rust Retro. We have Dirt Sheet Busters, the WWE Fantasy Standings Update, fan emails, and so much more.
Mike.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm still standing up at my desk, so I'm losing weight. By the time you get here in April, I'm going to be so fucking jacked and tan.
And tan.
You're going to be tan?
Like you throw on that one.
I don't think you're going to be tan.
Gym tan laundry, dude.
Mm-hmm. You do none of those things, actually.
My wife does the wash. You're very right about that. She does. She has to put my gi aside. She hangs it up.
What?
It's true.
It's unbelievable.
It's true.
Disgusting. Find us anywhere you get your podcasts. Interact with us on Twitter at Ring Rust Radio. If you want to send an email, be part of the show, send to ringrustradio@yahoo.com. Also, buy our merchandise at prowrestlingtees.com/ringrustradio. So many great shirts, including Cut Your Dick! Be part of the revolution in Philadelphia. Wear your Cut Your Dick shirt, or wear the brand new WrestleMania 40 logo-inspired Ring Rust Radio shirt. I would buy that now if you want that in time for WrestleMania.
Yeah, maybe. Sure. I was thinking maybe the three of us could wear one at the same time.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah, that would be a totally stupid idea. And anyone who came up with that idea. Yeah.
All in the same one at the same time.
Yeah. Like literally, we would take one. We get the 6L one that I know they make for some.
We'll do like fans. When like 3 kids are trying to like trick a bank or something, and we'll be on each other's shoulders. We'll have like a trench coat, and then underneath that is a big Ring Rust Radio shirt.
I don't know if this is going to get me in trouble or not, but when Donnie and Lucy are being a dickhead to each other, I make them wear one of my old shirts that I've cut the neck out of. It's all the way to the shoulders and shit like that, and it's called their Get Along shirt. They have to wear the same shirt at the same time and do things.
That sounds incredibly abusive.
It's not abusive at all. They're fucking little assholes to each other. Now you're going to have to force you to get along.
Mm-hmm. That doesn't seem good.
Guess what?
Some people just don't get along.
They hate the shirt. They do not fuck with each other, though. They're like, you know what? You want the shirt on? Neither do I. Just go in your fucking room, all right?
I'm getting more and more concerned about going up there.
It's technically down, but that's fine.
Support, yeah, it is all downhill, that's for sure. Support us at patreon.com/ringrustradio. You can hear ad-free episodes, sign up for fantasy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views, and So much more.
But guys, we got a lot. You guys mentioned Elimination Changer. Please, dude. That shit was too early.
This week that was a shirt.
Yeah, I put it up. Listen, I want to say this in the bottom of my heart. Elimination Changer, mid as fuck. You know what's not mid as fuck? The Revolution! And that's this weekend. Let's go!
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Alright guys, time for WWE and AEW section. Yeah, ooh, pulled that one. BJ, I know you thought I forgot. I know you're like, oh, Donnie's being a dickhead. You know me. I know what's going on. I'm not stupid. I know what day it is and shit like that. It's the day that Ole Anderson passed away, and I think that it's important we do talk about. I know you forgot him on the schedule, but I think it's really,
I didn't forget him on the schedule.
really important.
Mike's looking at the schedule right now.
Really important we talk about Ole Anderson on this important day that you thought I forgot. Yeah, I know you. So yes,
happy birthday, BJ, by the way.
Happy birthday, BJ.
It's just too obvious though. Like you're just so predictable.
I know. Whatever. I enjoyed it. Mike enjoyed it. He fucking loved it.
You know the sad part is
Those are the only good things he ever did.
I did start to smile.
You loved it.
I did start to smile and I was like, oh, he remembered.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, and then you're like, oh.
Then you still, and you still got it wrong. He died yesterday.
Yeah, listen, the pain it gave you is really what I was going for. Facts, you'd be damned in this situation. But yes.
That's what Dave Meltzer says too.
Yeah, that's why I got the same school of thought.
Fuck facts.
That's
what he says.
And he's not even talking about the machines any longer.
It's like the Ruck Fools shirt, but it's just still fuck facts because it's the same letter. It doesn't work as well.
Did you see the text I sent you today, Donnie?
Which one was that?
There's a video going around of Ole Anderson.
Oh, yes, I did. Well, here's the thing. That's not anything new. Ole Anderson hated...
Why do you call him Ole Anderson?
Because it's Ole. That's what he is. That's his name. It's not Ole. It's Ole Anderson. It was Ole. No. Okay, I'm not doing this. Ole Anderson. 100%. He fucking hated Dave Meltzer. He's one of the people who went against him very early on. It was Gary Hart. Hawk hated him. Hawk made him leave. He wouldn't even fucking wrestle till he was out of the building. There was a lot of people back in the day who really saw through what he was doing, and listen, a lot of guys in the old school didn't like him because he was trying to break kayfabe. He was trying to make him seem like not legitimate, right? But in earnest, a lot of the guys hated him because he was like a rat who didn't fucking give anybody anything. So he was just a hangaround who didn't clean up, I think somebody said it best. He was a guy who would come and you'd expect him to clean up the ring and like put the ring down and like hang with the boys because that's what he wanted, but he didn't want to do any of that stuff. He just wanted to hear the rumors and then report on them to his little buddies at tape trading school.
Ring Rust Radio is trying to carry on the legacy of the Ole Andersons of the world.
Hell yes, dude. That's exactly what. Also, we're trying to be the legacy of all the tape traders too, which is unbearable nerds who fucking look down on certain products like you. Mike, I got such feedback last week making fun of you for saying that that WWE didn't change the plans. Everyone thinks you're a fucking idiot for that, by the way.
Okay, I don't care.
I'm just saying that you're obviously wrong, just for the record.
Doesn't seem like it, but okay.
Ole Anderson died. R.I.P.
I'm the fucking idiot. Ole Anderson.
Yeah, R.I.P. From all accounts, kind of a bully, not very nice to a lot of people, and honestly, it's one of those guys in wrestling I scant heard a good thing about for a long, long time. But you know, I mean, Arn Anderson's older. Hey, keep it down there. Arn Anderson's older brother, kayfabe me, and I honestly believed it for years. And when I found out, I was legitimately sad. I also was legitimately sad to realize there was another Anderson brother that I never knew about. I'm learning, brother. I'm just learning. So, Mike, you're an old school wrestling guy. Fondest Ole Anderson moments.
even as an old school wrestling fan, I have to admit I haven't seen many Ole Anderson matches. Like, to me, and I think to a lot of people, like, the Four Horsemen they most think about is Flair, Arn, Tully, and Barry Windham. And that's the Four Horsemen that got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. But, I mean, Ole Anderson was a founding member of the Four Horsemen, so no doubt an extremely important figure in wrestling history. Minnesota Wrecking Crew is, considered by old school wrestling fans to be one of the greatest tag teams of all time. And he was a booker in NWA/WCW also. And I think that's kind of where the reputation of being kind of a dickhead came from, was him being in that position of power. But, just in terms of the impact he had on wrestling history, being a founding member of the Four Horsemen, I mean, you can't get much bigger than that. And WWE, I think, has never really acknowledged him before on their programming, and they acknowledged him on Raw.
Why was that?
And people are like, well, you can tell Vince is fucking in the dirt now because they're acknowledging Ole Anderson.
Because he hated Vince. He hated Vince so much. He and Vince I'm almost positive they had a physical altercation, according to several of the shoot videos that I've seen over the years. There was legitimate heat between them because of the territory times and Vince's, rolling, killing him. To be honest with you, you know what I mean?
We're saying that Vince putting stress on Ole Anderson in the early 80s is what killed him today?
No, what killed the territories.
No,
I'm not saying.
Like a Shawn Michaels, Chris Candido.
No. Listen,
I thought it was clear, Donnie.
Vince did a lot of really rough things, and I read more of the text messages, and the guy needs to just he needs to get like an Elite Erotica fucking account and just write his shit out. If that's what he wants to do, just stop bringing other people into it. You just, I just want a freight train run on you. Yeah, well, you should be doing some of these fucking, what was it, Ring Rust Erotica?
Yeah, exactly. But RIP to Ole Anderson,
yeah.
RIP.
BJ, favorite moment?
Him shitting on Dave Meltzer.
Okay, that's honestly
that was a great moment.
Great moment. Elimination Chamber happened in the dead of night. It was dark out when it finished or started. I don't know.
Not when it finished. It was light out.
I don't know if you're in California.
It was dark
probably
out when
dark.
it started.
Okay, I don't know. I watched it on Monday because I
got up at 5 a.m. I did it.
No, you didn't really.
I got up at 6.
You got up at 5 a.m. just to watch it for real?
Yeah, because Heather was getting up already, so I was like, well, I'll get up if she's getting up.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Wasn't it
Get
all
a
pre-show?
fucking clue,
No, the
bro.
pre-show was at 4 a.m. I didn't get up for that.
What
Yeah,
the
that would
fuck?
make him an asshole.
Yeah. I'm cool.
5's fine.
I waited till 5.
Yeah, holy shit, dude. If I met that, I was talking to Skeeter because we had played the Phasmophobia that night, and I was like, all right, I'm going down. I'm probably gonna fucking just go to bed in like an hour. He's like, I'm staying up all night. I'm gonna make it all night long till we get to Elimination Chamber. He stayed up all night and watched it.
Wow.
No, I didn't do
Dedication.
that. I got like 5 hours of sleep.
It's a lot better.
But I understand, like, I wish it would have started later, but I understand what they were doing because it was an outdoor stadium, and I think they didn't want it to be like a light out.
Oh, listen. It was in
it.
fucking Australia. When you do shit overseas, the time, believe it or not, it doesn't line up per calendars and shit like that.
I mean, they're used to that, like every other time.
Mm-hmm. But it is what it is. So I understand it. Big Australia show.
I decided I probably would not get up at 5 a.m. again to watch pay-per-view. That was
not
that I even like disliked the pay-per-view, just like it wasn't incredible enough to where I was like, yes, this was a great idea to get up at 5 a.m.
I will tell you, the only show I can ever remember getting up that earlier for was Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
And I will tell you, I also came to the realization then, I am never doing this again. I don't care. I don't care. And listen, that was the time when it was still fucking Tana and Okada, like when they're tearing houses down.
Versus, fucking Goto in the main event.
No. We were getting like Prince Devitt was still fucking rocking that shit. That was the year he came out with the coffin entrance.
I remember that.
Was it 16? I don't know.
I think it was 15.
I think he was in NXT already. Maybe 15.
I think it was 15.
I don't remember.
14 or 15.
We've done this a long time. But yeah, it's too early. You're silly. But so let's go around. We had 5 matches. Actually, we had 4 matches, and then we had the segment.
And, there was a pre-show match, but I didn't see it.
What was the pre-show match?
Asuka and Kyrie beat Indy and Candice to retain the women's tag team
see,
titles.
now, how's that going to not make it? I like that. I wish I saw that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Also,
Yeah.
can I just say something? This has nothing to do with nothing, but I got shit to say sometimes. Where the fuck is Lisa Dawn and Alba Fire? Why am I not seeing more of them? I fucking love them, and they fucking do nothing with them. It makes me.
on SmackDown recently.
Alba just had a.
They got jobbed out recently.
For the chamber that she lost to Naomi, and then they were both in the Battle Royal to get into the chamber.
And they jobbed out. They jobbed out.
I would like to see them like build out their characters.
They're legitimate.
Because they were doing it for a little while.
Good thing they were on the main roster.
Yes, right. Okay, I'm sorry. Now, Mike. We'll just do match by match quickly. Becky Lynch defeats everybody. Liv, come on, you gotta be loving Liv Morgan. You see her jump off the top, dude?
I sure did.
Tiffany Stratton, like, is she a face now? What just happened? Confused?
Well, no, she's a heel, but she's a face in Australia.
Yeah, that's fine. They like something about her. I'm not sure. A lot of respect.
I don't know what.
Raquel Rodriguez, I like her, but she is boring as sin.
Raquel?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, she's going through a
I
tough
like
time.
her in ring.
Yeah, but she's just, she's like, check out my back. That's all I got. Drew McIntyre beat Randy Orton, Bobby Lashley, LA Knight. I saw someone complain to me about AJ Styles coming in there. It's like, it's no DQ, bud.
Why would you complain about that?
It's just...
It happens all the time.
Well, why would you complain about something? Hi, I'm the internet. Logan Paul is a fucking idiot. I do not like him.
It's getting harder and harder for you to lie.
I will tell you from the bottom of my heart, I dislike him more every fucking passing day. I really genuinely do.
Understand more and more that he's actually good.
Nia Jax fucking dominates, and then Rhea Ripley gets the win. It's fine, I guess. Hometown pops. Judgment Day.
You want Nia to beat Rhea in Australia?
Finn Balor's thumb is destroyed by Pete Dunne.
Yeah.
He lives the gimmick, and Tyler Bate. So there's that. Maybe real quick though, DIY wins at WrestleMania.
No. Awesome truth, brother. The Miz getting that moment. Our truth,
man.
Okay, I'm fine with it. And Cody is like, "Hey, The Rock, you want a match?" And Seth Rollins is like, "I'm making a tag team match, huh?" My Teddy Long impression.
he really is just like trying to involve himself in everything. Cody's like, I'm good over here, bro.
I really think he's turning on Cody at some point on WrestleMania.
I mean, if there's a God in heaven, that would be fantastic. Because here's the thing: you could give The Rock and Roman the win on night one in the tag team match, and then you let Roman lose to Cody 1-on-1 the next night, and then we're all good. We got stories coming out of it out the ass, man. I'm fine with all of it.
You can have Seth almost like turn on Cody in that match, so then it looks like Cody has no backup, but then Rock turns on Roman night two.
Holy shit, dude! Holy shit! That would still suck. I'm my arms from a scale of arms on my hips to my arms in my hair. I'm
putting your arms on your hips?
Yeah, my hands on my hips. Just put your hands on your hips. Put your hands in the air.
Well, no, hands on my hips, but how do you put your arms on your hips?
Just like squat a little bit, put your forearms on your hips, man. Like you're like a sumo wrestler.
Oh, or like when you're about to punch in like Taekwondo or something?
Yeah, well, no. If you ever punch from down here, you're an idiot. Because
that's how you,
that is not how you fucking punch. Dude, in no way are you punching with your fucking arms down.
I've been taking Taekwondo for like 3 years. Yes, you do. You start your hands down at your belt when you're doing your punches.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, guess what? I got a piece of advice for that guy. Taekwondo, don't do that.
That's how you do it.
Heather's child?
No, absolutely not, because I don't want to lose. I got a reputation to maintain.
I would tell her to use her belt to choke you.
Seriously. So I would be like, hello, greetings. I give up. I don't want anything to do with this. But so yeah, Mike, favorite match, favorite moment, overall grade.
So like I said, I thought it was a good show, but I don't think it was one that was worth getting up at 5 a.m. for. But I think the 4 matches that we got, all of them were good, and I thought both of the chamber matches were really, really good. I thought they both told a lot of good stories built for future matches at WrestleMania, and I think the winners were correct. For me, I think the women's Elimination Chamber was best, though. I just felt like the spots that they had in that match were a little bit more entertaining, and I like that we got like Tiffany Stratton being elevated in a huge way, even though she didn't win the match. Like even Naomi was the first eliminated, but she got a lot of shine. Raquel got a lot of shine. Liv Morgan, it was a good performance for her, and then Bianca was, of course, amazing as she always is, and Becky, I think you could argue Becky was like the least impressive in terms of like in-ring work in the match, but I still think she was the right person to win, especially because her against Rhea's, big box office for WrestleMania. So that was my favorite match. Favorite moment was when George Cruz's dreams were crushed as Liv Morgan eliminated Bianca, and then immediately after that got eliminated by Becky. I really enjoyed that finish. I saw people complaining about it. It's like, they had like a 3-way match for like 10 minutes, and Bianca gets eliminated, and then what do you want, another 10 minutes? Like, it was perfectly set up where it was sudden, 2 quick falls, and then it was over. So I really like the way that they did that. Grade. The fact that I got up at 5 a.m., I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I think it was a good pay-per-view,
That's unbelievable.
but that took away from it.
Yeah, it's my BJ.
I understand it was a big show in Australia, but this was like the most house show of pay-per-views, I feel like. Despite being the Elimination Chamber, which are big matches for the company, like, nothing really stood out in a big way. I do think the women's Elimination Chamber match was by far the best match on the show. I thought Tiffany Stratton was the MVP of that match. Liv Morgan, I thought she had her best performance of her career that I can remember in a long time. I actually do enjoy the finish of that very much because it's kind of similar to what they're telling with Liv, where she eliminates Jade from the Royal Rumble and then immediately got eliminated by Bayley. Right here, she eliminates Bianca and then immediately gets eliminated by Becky. So I think they're doing a really good job of subtly playing that storyline for Liv and keeping her in a big moment, in a big spot, because she is very popular. George Cruz loves her. Yep. Becky's the right choice. Drew is the right choice. My favorite moment, I think, is AJ coming in and fucking beating up LA Knight with a steel chair, and everyone just calling him Hater of the Year for flying across the fucking world.
The Randy RKO on Logan Paul, I almost forgot. The perfect camera work, and then the way he came flying in, amazing.
That was great. Very cool. Rhea main eventing in her hometown, as Donnie likes to say. We called that on Australia. Yeah, we called that on Ring Rust Radio last week. We said that could be a thing. So, I don't know where Meltz was on that.
Wait, what do we call?
We said that, hey, maybe Rhea main events the pay-per-view.
Oh. I thought you were going to say her winning. I was like, yeah, we went out on a limb. We
went
out on a limb on that one.
We called the entire show.
Yep.
The Waller effect was fine. Seth Rollins has been such an afterthought. It's almost like embarrassing at this point. Especially if this doesn't lead to a tag team match, he looks just fucking pathetic. He actually kind of looks pathetic even if it does lead to a tag team match, because he is just like second fiddle.
He's supposed to be a world champion, and
right.
it's all he's cucking the other world champion.
So
Cody's like, yeah, you are a world champion, but I want that one right there, baby. Why don't you watch while I wrestle him?
I guess it could be good if like they do Cody versus The Rock just a singles match, then that makes Seth even more pissed off, so he turns on him. I guess that could make sense.
It could. There's definitely a lot of ways. So The Rock is going to be...
Hold on. That doesn't make Seth look any better.
He turns on Cody Rhodes?
No, because again, he's the world champion. Like, he's chasing The Rock, he's chasing Cody, he's got the world title, like a world title.
Well, he's chasing.
He should be standing on his heels as they come after him, not chasing somebody fucking else because nobody really cares about his title.
Nobody's coming after him besides Drew, so.
That's what I mean. It just makes him look like such a fucking afterthought. You're right.
Yeah, he looks like shit this whole year. So Rock's supposed to be on SmackDown. We're presuming that he's going to answer Cody's challenge, accept or deny. So what do we think happens? Do we think it's going to be a tag team match? Do we think it's going to be a singles match? Does neither of these things happen at WrestleMania? The Rock just doesn't wrestle?
Go ahead, Mike. Talk about
it. I've been thinking tag team match. I just think because, Seth has had significant involvement in this, and it would, again, unless you're playing the angle of him, like, feeling slighted by not being involved, and then he turns on Cody. But I think the tag team match definitely makes sense based on what they've been building. But I think it'd be more interesting than just like Cody versus Rock straight up. That to me is not like a match I've ever really wanted. It's Donnie's dream match. That to me is not like a match I ever wanted. But Rock and Reigns teaming together, something we've never seen against Cody and Seth. Yes, I can definitely get behind that. That'd be a huge main event for night one to set up the title matches for night two. So I would definitely be on board with that. That's where I would assume they're gonna go with it.
I agree with that. Donnie, do you agree with that? The tag team match?
Yeah. I think at the end, listen, regardless of how we get there, I think night 1, tag team match, night 2, Cody versus Roman.
Mm-hmm.
So how it gets there, who turns on who, I got no fucking idea about that, because I don't think Rollins and then The Rock are going to both turn.
Mm.
And if you got The Rock
Maybe
in a
not
match,
the same night.
well, if you got, why is The Rock turning on Roman in that scenario?
Because that's been their plan the whole time. Literally, and here's another thing that happened.
No, it's not.
So,
I know, because if Roman, hold on, if Roman and The Rock are teaming together and they win their tag team match the night before, why then does The Rock turn on Roman Reigns?
Because it's all set up.
This is fucking genuinely stupid.
The Grayson Waller effect happened, right? And on the SmackDown before that, Roman calls him into the office, and he's like, all right, I gotta tell you something. And so we don't see what that is. And then Cody is about to explain on the Waller effect why he initially bowed out and gave the spot to The Rock. And then Grayson Waller cut him off. It didn't let him say it. So there's something to that, a story that they're trying to tell.
Now they're fucking trying to pivot.
For a reason.
Hmm.
So we're going to learn at some point what that was. And I still think it's a setup with Cody and Rock.
It was not done on purpose. That was a pivot. And you're very stupid.
Okay.
Listen, they may pivot and try to explain it now. And as they should be trying to explain why the fuck he did that. Because it doesn't make a lick of sense.
It's absolutely a pivot because everyone cried.
Yeah, but it's Cody crybabies.
I think if you have Rock versus Roman and people cry, I don't think they give a fuck if you're crying about Rock versus Roman.
All right,
that's still huge business.
I think the men's match was the best Elimination Chamber match. Moment was Liv Morgan just dominating. She's so good. I'm actually a big.
Why are you being?
I'm a big Liv fan actually. Honestly, the combination of she's not as bad as you keep saying, plus I hate you, so your hatred of her is bothering me. That has forced me to. It's forced me to live side.
Not a good talker at all.
It has forced me to live side. So I'm starting to become more and more a Liv fan, and it is not just respect. It's respect. You know what I mean? It's both kinds.
Uh-huh.
And overall grade, this is definitely a 4 out of 10. And this is not even a Bret Hart 4 out of 10. This is a genuine 4 out of 10.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6 out of 10.
It was not.
Yep.
But if you want to, so we're looking at WrestleMania 40. We got Roman Reigns versus Cody. That's official. Is that the night 2 main event, right? Because Cody's going to win.
Yeah.
Fireworks in Philadelphia and shit in the home of the red, white, and fucking blue. 1776. Cody's fucking got his fucking windbreaker on, and we're fucking American. They're gonna release American Eagles like they're doves.
I don't think it's 100% that Cody wins.
Yeah, because you're a fucking mark and you want to see Roman Reigns win.
Sure, but I also thought 100% last year that Cody would win.
Yeah,
So I can't put
I have a hard
100%.
time believing he loses.
Yeah, he's not losing again. He's not losing again, buddy.
Cannot put 100% on it.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you
I learned my lesson from the
97.7.
No, it's still too high.
I'm burning up. Almost got a fervor. Io Sky versus Bayley. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. We called all this. Not exciting. I'm not as excited. No, I'm not. I really am not. Where is the fucking it doesn't feel like fucking WrestleMania, dude.
Yes, it does.
BJ, okay. Obviously, you're a mark. You can't.
I don't know.
handle
What are you looking for?
Because look at me. When Becky Lynch, we've been talking about Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch all year. Like that's the match they're building to. That's the match we're gonna get. And now we got here, and I ain't that excited about it.
That's on you.
So, no, how is it on me? You fucking Becky Lynch has been floating for months. Rhea Ripley, as good as she is, she hasn't been doing anything of merit. She fought Nia Jax. Like that storyline. I love Nia Jax. I love Rhea Ripley. That shit was mid, dude.
It was good.
Okay? Becky Lynch has done nothing of significance. She's riding on her fucking name, and I appreciate Becky Lynch. I like Becky Lynch. This match, don't fucking do it for me, dude. Is it going to be a good match? I bet. But this doesn't have the cachet that I felt with Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. Bayley and Io Sky,
Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte was nothing better than this.
But the match felt like a bigger match. This doesn't feel...
Okay, well, that's your own perception. That's not what the reality of the situation is.
I don't know. I don't think I'm alone. I just don't think there's I think that on paper, this is where we thought they were going to go, and now that it's on paper and this is where they're going, I just feel like it doesn't... There's no oomph. This doesn't feel
We
like a
have month of
WrestleMania
build
card.
for that feud.
I don't know. I'm to be very excited, or to be very honest, I'm less excited.
To be very excited.
I wish I was very excited. I hope I am by the time April
You
fucking
just
6th and
40
7th come around. BJ.
I think when we get there, we're gonna be very excited. But I agree with you overall. It lost a lot of luster for me when they removed Roman versus The Rock, and CM Punk getting hurt. Obviously, it's out of their control, but it took a lot of wind out of the sails of WrestleMania for me. I really wanted to see him main event night one, even if he wasn't winning the championship. I wanted him in the main event against Seth Rollins. That was a match they were building up to for already 2 months. So I agree with you overall, but I think Rhea and Becky is an awesome match, and I'm looking forward to it. I understand the difference of last year. Rhea going in, chasing the championship, and getting that win was a huge deal for everyone as fans of Rhea Ripley. So obviously you don't have that, and Becky is multi-time champion, so like there's not that type of like fanfare for her to win. I honestly don't think she even beats Rhea Ripley.
I could see it going either way, so
Yeah.
I don't think there's a definitive clear favorite there.
And the Bayley Damage Control storyline is good, but it's such an afterthought on SmackDown because of the Bloodline storyline, and that's not going to main event.
Dakota's going to turn on her literally this Friday.
Right. So, like, I feel like they pulled the trigger on that one a little too soon.
No, no.
The match. I'm just saying the turn on like Bayley just being the outcast. I felt like they did that because they did like right after the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I actually don't.
A lot of time left.
Yeah, they probably could have waited a couple of weeks.
Yeah. So otherwise, Roman Cody, it's a rematch. I personally did not want to see it. For this show at this point, I wanted Roman and The Rock. So I agree with you overall, but I think once we get there, we're gonna be in a fucking suite. We're gonna have gone seen NXT. You're gonna be at a fucking cosplay thing.
Kaiju with Big Brother.
We're also gonna get the Usos explode. We're gonna get Gunther and Sammy.
Legitimate. Hold on, real quick.
Those matches I'm looking forward to more than like anything on this card so far.
From the bottom of my heart, the Usos Explode match is the match I'm most excited for.
I'm extremely hyped for that.
Because
Logan
the
Paul
truth
versus
is,
Randy Orton is going to be amazing.
Kevin Owens is going. It's going to be three. It's going to be a triple threat. And Gunther and Brock Lesnar was the match I was most looking forward to on this.
That would have been amazing.
So it's just like I can't help but feel like I'm getting a one day event. To be honest with you, worth of matches, and I'm going to have to sit through 2 days, which it's going to feel like fucking filler.
Well, we're going to get probably the Judgment Day and Awesome Truth, and honestly, that might be one of the most over matches on the card.
That'll be fun. Yep. Bianca versus Tiffany, maybe? Would be fucking incredible.
Like, does Jade not wrestle?
Jade and Nia, maybe. That's kind of where I see it going now.
Interesting.
These are Raw. These are Raw and SmackDown matches, dude.
If Jade Nia is both like Goldberg Lesnar, I'm all in.
Yeah, Jade and Nia would be really fun. Like, it does not have to be a long match at all.
Mm-hmm.
This just doesn't feel like we're talking about WrestleMania. This feels
does.
like we're talking either about Raw, SmackDown, or a secondary pay-per-view.
How do you feel?
It does, dude.
How do you feel if on this card you're also looking at The Rock and Roman Reigns against Cody and Seth?
Mm-hmm.
Like, The Rock wrestling is a big deal.
No, BJ, it's more about... hold on, real quick. It's what you guys say about
beyond belief. I'm telling you that.
It's what you say about AEW. It's what you're going to say about Revolution in 5 seconds. It's a couple really great matches, and then the other stuff you're like, this could have been saved for something else. It doesn't need to be here, and you're going to do that for 2 days because instead of having just like a one longer card filled with like the matches that actually deserve to be on the platform, you have 2 days and you're missing these big time stars in 3 different matches, and it's like. You're definitely gonna put filler in there.
Well, hold on. Before, I disagree with that comment though, Donnie, because so far every one of these matches does deserve to be on WrestleMania. Everyone that we've mentioned deserves to be on WrestleMania. If you want to say Jade and Nia doesn't, well, it's gonna be a huge platform for someone that's someone who's gonna be a huge.
But it could also be on a secondary pay-per-view like Money in the Bank easily, and you wouldn't blank an eye at it. Jade Cargill and Nia Jax. That's fine. Like who did you say was going against Bianca?
Probably
Stratton.
That's another huge showcase.
But I honestly don't agree with Bianca Belair. Was main event and shit as a champion, and now there's nothing on the line in this secondary fucking match. How can you say that's fucking building up to what it was?
We've never had more than like 2 fucking women's matches
stupid.
on a WrestleMania ever. We're probably gonna get 4 WrestleMania singles matches for women.
Why are you crying about I'm not crying about it. I'm just telling you. I'm just being like you are. I'm telling you, some of this shit I don't think lives up to the WrestleMania marquee. I don't think Tiffany Stratton.
You don't not want to see that match.
Let me tell you something. I don't think Tiffany Stratton and Bianca Belair one-on-one for the first time or whatever, with no championship on the line, deserves the fucking WrestleMania. Yo, I get it. I get it. I understand, buddy, but that doesn't change the fact that fucking match doesn't deserve that fucking moniker above it. Sorry, buddy.
It doesn't deserve to be on WrestleMania.
Armageddon, it's a fucking top tier match, baby. If it's on fucking another secondary pay-per-view, hell yes. WrestleMania, I want the fucking Rock. I want fucking big names.
Leave Bianca Belair off WrestleMania?
No, I'd put her against fucking Trish Stratus or something.
What?
Yeah. I would do something big where it deserves the fucking stage, dude.
It's not even a fucking question.
Tiffany Stratton, we didn't even know she was a fucking week ago.
Trish Stratus.
Yeah, and I'm still arguing that it would be a much better fucking marquee match.
Pretty easily.
That's stupid. Genuinely stupid. BJ, anything else?
Who won the argument, BJ?
Well, you declared yourself winner.
The fans.
Right, so.
The fans won. I don't have to declare myself the fucking victor. I'm not an egomaniac.
Because you lost.
Hey, PJ, anything? PJ, would you rather
hold up? Comes back and wrestles Dom? Do we get a rematch?
That would be a there's a WrestleMania type match.
Legato versus LWO, like 8-man tag or something, maybe on the pre-show or something like that.
And you're gonna love that, but when New Japan does that, you cry.
They haven't been doing pre-shows, but they just did one for Elimination Chamber.
Yeah.
That was a hypocrite, man. I'll tell you what.
Weird that they did that.
Now Kevin Dunn's out. He fucking hated them, and fucking Triple H always loved them.
That is true. He did.
He did. He's the one. He did with NXT all the time.
He would do like 2 because they were booked for like.
He was getting people paid. Triple H getting people paid. I'm not gonna argue with him there. He fucking he's getting people paid. It's what's up. I'm fine with that.
Good point.
Sometimes I miss the matches when I'm in the pre-show though. I didn't even know that fucking Kabuki Warriors fucking one happened. Let alone watch it. So that's all me.
They also
that's
edited like the day before.
I was gonna say that's a chest pat. That one's on me.
I already didn't want to wake up at 5. There's no way I was waking up at 4.
So you could have gone back and watched it.
No, man.
No, I didn't do it.
That's
it was
how
a
I
moment
feel.
in time.
Yeah, I
missed it.
Weekend, though.
It's like the
It's
eclipse.
gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I mean, that's up in the air. Let's talk about something that actually fucking matters. Everybody get your D-Lo Brown heads out. Loosen up your neck. Shake out your chest and your body. Plow, plow. Man, I am moving. I am grooving. AEW Revolution is on
Sunday?
Is it Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Ugh.
Sunday. No, I love Sunday. That's perfect. I have a nice early dinner with my family.
A what?
A dinner. It's half lunch, half dinner. People do brunch. We do dinner.
Difference?
What?
They have like a sandwich and then they have like a steak.
No, we had lasagna and fucking salad.
That's
and
dinner.
Fucking, no, not at 3 o'clock. It's not.
We eat fucking dinner at 3 o'clock.
We do.
Why don't you just eat during the show?
Because I'm at my mom's house. I'm not going to fucking. We're not having like lasagna.
You watch the pay-per-view at your mom's house?
Do you start eating at 3 o'clock on Sunday?
Sometimes, yeah. Then we'll have like a nice
dinner.
snack later on.
Don't Italian people do that?
Yeah.
Is that a Sunday dinner?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They eat all day?
Yeah.
Later.
They really do.
Later
Well, no. The idea is you eat your lunch dinner. We call it dinner in my family, and then later in the night we have
I get to fucking hear that one more time.
we have a little
Seriously,
snack.
what
We
the
have like a
fuck?
little snack thing, like 7 o'clock or whatever.
Your parents must be so pissed that you come to their house and put that shit on their TV.
No, I don't watch it there. I do dinner.
like
Hold on,
Wild
Mike. I go to their house at like 1, and like 3 o'clock we eat, and like 5 o'clock I go home, and then boom, I got the pay-per-view on. I watch it at home.
Okay.
Yo,
You
you
didn't make that clear.
I didn't think I had to.
you did not make that clear at all. You're having lasagna this Sunday?
I had it last Sunday.
Oh wow.
Homemade. Fucking, she does a great job.
I guess the
man. Makes
invite
the
got
sauce
lost
in it.
in there.
Yeah, you're not gonna drive. You're gonna drive 3 hours for my mom's homemade lasagna.
3 hours. It's an hour turn on.
You're gonna drive
Hour and a
3
half.
hours. It's like whatever.
I wouldn't drive 3 minutes for that.
I legitimately don't. My mom's lasagna is fantastic. I know she's Irish as shit, so take that for what it is. It's nothing but ragu and old meatballs smashed up.
Wait, what?
It's sounding worse than words.
No. Legitimately, that's not what it is. But my best friend's name is Danny Napolitano, and I was telling him that I was having lasagna, and he started mocking me because he knows how Irish we are. And I said, "Fuck you, dude." And then I said, "We use ragu," and his father said, "Fucking ragu, you fucking asshole." AEW Revolution, not at all related. First off, burying the lead here. Soraya's brother signed. You're not even going to talk about it, dude? Like, what are you even doing?
She's been working on that one for a year.
I have so much respect for her now. I don't know what it is. It drives me nuts. Sting and Darby Allin versus the Young Bucks. My question to you is, of course, who you got, how's it shake out? Am I getting Darby Allin turning on Sting? That's my question.
No, that would be dumb.
Absolutely not.
I would love it. I honestly would love to see Darby Allin beat the piss out of Sting.
Why?
He turned on him like a year ago, and he's done that.
That could have been that could have been the retirement match.
Joins the Young Bucks.
On Sting to cost him his retirement match.
Well, no,
Sting just doesn't have a match against Darby.
No, that's not all what would happen. He would turn on him. Sting would be forced to come back for one more match, and this time Kevin Nash could go.
Was it happening in WWE?
Maybe. I said this. Didn't I say? Talk about someone who would make WrestleMania feel like WrestleMania. Call Sting.
So WrestleMania's ass, but if you get 70-year-old Sting on the card, then we're in business.
Yo, I would love to see Sting.
Yes, Mike.
I'd like to see him, but that's not going to...
Yes, that does. Hey, listen.
Sting's fucking awesome, man. I'm not saying a bad word about Sting.
No, he's been, honestly, the more and more that I read about...
I'll say a bad thing about him. He picked a shitty retirement match.
Well, I agree with that.
There you go.
But he performs at such a high level.
I wonder if he felt bad. I guess I'll throw these guys a bone here.
He loves them. He even said as much in the interview. But I will say this. The more and more I hear about, people are like, man, why aren't they making Sting do these crazy moves and shit? And Sting's like, actually, I fucking request these every single time. Yeah, because this is what happens. When, an older man hangs out with a younger man and starts, dressing like him and shit like that. You know what I mean? Using the same language and lingo and shit like this.
It's a 3/4 life crisis.
Yeah, he's like, sunset, here's my dick. I'm doing a sunset flip. So,
did you see Darby wrote about Sting in the Players Tribune?
I did not.
No. So he was talking about, they're first he was like, I have no idea why they keep having me in the rafters. Then if someone's like, dude, it's because Sting's coming. And then Darby was going to go meet Sting before his debut, or his AEW debut. And he's just like, yeah, Sting's asking me my opinion about things and this and that. And it's this guy's fucking made a ton of money. He's been on top longer than I've been fucking alive. And he's asking me my opinion about what we're going to do out there. It's dude, Sting's the man.
Yeah. I honestly...
He's probably just trying to be nice.
From the bottom of my heart...
I'm looking forward to this match because... what is this guy going to do in his final match? He's been jumping off ladders and through tables all throughout his AEW career for, no reason. What is he going to do in the last match?
Yeah, he's not worried about waking up.
This is the only thing I'm, somewhat excited for, just because, the atmosphere is going to be cool, because literally almost everybody that's going to be there is there for Sting's retirement.
Yeah, of course.
So, people are going to be going crazy.
I mean, they announced this months ago. They did a good job of, building up such hype for this. So I am excited to watch this.
Is Ric Flair going to, fucking turn on him or some dumb shit in this match?
Oh, and then go join
That's
the
one
Young
way
Bucks?
to taint it. Yeah.
I want Sting to win.
I think he will win, just because I understand the idea of you put somebody over on your way out kind of thing, but it's the Young Bucks are fucking 40-year-olds with skullets at this point. You don't need to put over the Young Bucks. It's not like you're putting over a young up and coming talent. Yeah. I think it'd be better just to have the moment of Sting going out on top.
Well, retiring him, you know what I mean? The idea always was a loser leaves town match. You putting him out of town got you over more, but unless you're having Darby Allin turn on him, I don't see it. Darby Allin, because Sting can kind of pass it to Darby.
Angle coming out of it of who's going to be Darby's new partner.
Yeah, of course, that'd be awesome. But honestly, if Darby Allin beats the piss out of Sting, and Sting's fuck you, you took away my moment, so I'm doing one more match. One more match.
People who attended the show would be fucking pissed.
Yeah. I don't think they do that.
Hold on, Mike, are you telling me in wrestling, sometimes they don't they tell you to retire and then they don't?
Usually they don't tell you they're retiring and then have another match like a month later. No.
Yo.
Usually like they'll come back like a few years later.
That's not true at all. Ric Flair literally was like 6 months. Fucking Rick Rude was the night of. So hold on, Randy Macho Man Savage. I could go on and on.
What are you talking about? That was like a year later. Macho Man came back. You're
genuinely stupid. Okay. So we're taking Sting and Darby Allin, right? And I'm taking the Young Bucks.
I'm thinking Darby wins, right? Sting retires. Now Darby's on his own. Go up against like Bryan Danielson for the Continental Crown Championship. Go put him in the big spot after he wins a big match. They should really push Darby Allin.
Yeah, no, I think that Darby Allin will start being in the World Championship scene soon. Because I don't
think so, yeah.
Yeah, I do. You'd be wrong.
We can lose again?
No, I think he's going to win eventually. I think he's going to be one of the next world champions. As he should be. Like Jeff Hardy. Give him his own championship belt design.
Great.
Samoa Joe versus Adam Page or Swerve Strickland. Is this...
No, I think it's both. I think I had that before then.
Yeah. I was going to say. So Adam Page's leg is not broken?
But then Al's trying to say that he's got a personal issue, and that's why they did that angle. No idea how accurate that is.
So Al, we're sourcing
all the options.
Okay, got it. I think that with so much uncertainty among Adam Page, I think give it to Swerve Strickland. He's been awesome, and I think it's Swerve's time.
My thought was that they were doing this so that Hangman could take the fall.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And as long as he's in this match, I think that's the case. I think Swerve is going to be your next AEW World Champion. But I don't think this is the time yet, especially on a pay-per-view where they're not going to main event.
Yep, I agree.
I would want that to happen in the main event. So whatever their next pay-per-view is,
Double or Nothing.
Maybe is where, that's where you have Swerve winning the main event. So
shit, and then you could say Swerve could be like, I know I lost last time, but Double or Nothing.
Yeah.
I was going to say, I didn't even fucking lose.
Come on, that's pretty good, dude.
I agree with Mike. I think Adam Page stays in here. Samoa Joe basically, jobs him out, maybe.
Swerve Strickland hits the finisher on fucking Page. Samoa Joe tosses him out of the ring. 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, classic.
Blam,
classic. And I don't think you take the title of Samoa Joe here, like Mike says. It's not even the main event. Everyone's here for Sting. Samoa Joe just beat MJF after, a year plus as champion. So, not the right time.
What is that a jet bike?
That's AJ Styles going to Australia.
He's like, I'm going to get him, man. I'm going to get him. I'm tired of his shit.
Skips over the water.
Yeah, boy. This is for NWA Wild Side. Eddie Kingston versus Bryan Danielson. I think Eddie wins.
I think Bryan wins.
I think that if they wanted Bryan Danielson to have this title, he would have just won the tournament. Mm-hmm. So that's why I think Eddie wins.
Yeah.
I think Bryan Danielson literally told him, I don't want any fucking titles, okay?
Mm-hmm. I think he just wants to be a challenger, and he doesn't. He's just just let me fucking put on bangers and put guys over. Is that cool if you just, you know what? I'm not even. He's not even asking Tony. He's like, Tony, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm. And I could see them building out maybe a little alliance between them because Danielson will have to shake his hand after he loses, and then it'll be he actually has respect for him.
Yeah, but then what Claudio's gonna be so jealous.
Exactly.
So jealous.
And Mox will be mad.
Well, Mox and Eddie they've kind of patched it up a bit. But Claudio and Eddie, they can't.
Ever since he saved him from the sparklers.
Listen, dude. There's fucking. Do you ever held a sparkler? That metal gets hot.
That's one of my favorite moments.
That was crazy.
Wrestling.
Yeah. Such a fucking honestly, the match fucker was such a banger. The ending.
That moment was a banger.
That ending, dude. Unbelievable. Toni Storm versus Deonna Purrazzo. I've been on this train for a while now that I believe Deonna should win. And I still firmly believe it. Because Toni Storm is on another level with her storytelling and stuff. And I think that she doesn't need the title when I think Deonna, for credibility purposes, does. So I just think it would be a smart move to take it off her right now and swap it around.
I agree, unless she gets screwed over then at Double or Nothing you do a change, but I agree with you.
Mike wants Toni to win
because she wants Sasha. Saying Deonna, I still think Toni retains because my feeling is that the biggest match you could do for Mercedes when she comes in to eventually win the title is to beat Toni for it. So
she can always come in and fight Toni first without the title on the line, and then eventually get to Deonna.
Yeah. But then it's
You're
like...
welcome.
I don't know.
You're well. Yeah, it's just like you don't know. Well, great. Don't know the
No,
word great.
I just think that
Great,
Tony's
dude.
their top star in the women's division.
She
So it's
is,
almost
without a
like
doubt.
downgrade.
Without a doubt. No, but I don't. Why do you hate Deanna?
I don't. I think she's
Why are you
good. I'm
bullying
just
her,
saying
dude?
that Tony's she's been like basically the only woman you've been featuring for months and months.
Yeah, but
it's
Deanna's a
not-
big signing.
But if Mercedes comes in, beats Tony at presumably Double or Nothing, right? There's nowhere else for her to go. She's it. That's it. You won the
Mercedes?
championship. Yeah.
Oh, she just faces everybody in the whole division
Sure,
and
but, like,
holds it
what's-
for 2 years or whatever.
That's like nothing.
Yeah, well, we gotta have some adversity too to get through that. So that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Orange Cassidy's Roderick Strong.
Roderick Strong, or else that whole group looks fucking stupid if he doesn't win.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah. I went back because I didn't see the promo where they said we're all gonna win gold, and they said they're all gonna win gold. So because of that, I'm gonna go with Roderick Strong. So Orange Cassidy, hell of a run, dude. I know a lot of people did not like Orange Cassidy, but dude can fucking flat out go. And he's fucking, honestly, one of my favorite things in wrestling. Has been for a long time. He's awesome. Christian Cage versus Daniel Garcia.
Ugh.
I love Daniel Garcia. I really genuinely do. And Christian Cage is a fucking monster. And I love him. Did you see the other day when because I didn't catch it as it happened. He just said, is your father at this address or whatever? And I was like, I don't get the address. Like, what is that? Like 2 days later, someone sent something on to me on Twitter where it was like, that's a graveyard where his dad's buried.
Cemetery.
I was like, oh my god, that shit is so.
I don't live too far from there.
That's fucking funny. But the truth is that shit's so in depth that I feel like it only hurt Daniel Garcia. I don't feel like it benefited anyone but hurting Daniel Garcia. And honestly, they talk about AJ Styles going halfway across the world to be a hater, right?
Yeah.
There is no larger hater in the world than Christian Cage, and his run is a dad hater. It's incredible. It's fucking incredible, dude. This has been such a run. It all started with Jungle Boy. This is incredible.
I would really like for Edge to help Christian, but the problem with it is that I don't know how you explain, like, they hit him in the fucking head with a chair.
No, I think it's going to help Daniel Garcia.
No, I don't want that at all.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
Edge
Mark my words, Edge is doing that dance by the end. Both of them. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
I think Christian wins.
That's terrible.
I think Christian wins.
I think Daniel Garcia wins with the help of Mr. Copeland. The coping mechanism, right? Will Ospreay versus Kensuke Takeshita.
Nope.
And this is this seems to be a showcase for Mr. Will Ospreay. Match is gonna bang. Match is gonna slap. Match is gonna clap. Match is gonna fucking be 10 out of 10. Probably 7 stars from Mr. Davey M. But I think it's pretty much a foregone conclusion, Mr. Will Ospreay.
He gives like his baseline for an Ospreay match before he even sees it as just 5 stars.
He's like, oh, my blood's flowing. I don't know. It's weird.
Right?
Doesn't feel lightheaded.
Doesn't Mel say like every match starts at 5 stars and then they lose over
It's
time?
fucking idiotic. If that were true, then he would have so many different ratings over the course of his life.
Honestly, I don't even understand what that.
My favorite thing he always says is like, I didn't even like the match, but the crowd loved it, so 5 stars. It's like, then why did Hollywood Hogan versus The Rock at WrestleMania 18 get like 2 stars, whatever you gave it?
Is that really 2
I
stars?
do. Lesnar and Goldberg, man. That match was amazing.
Yeah.
What would he give that?
I'll look it up.
Good, that's what I needed. Wardlow versus Powerhouse Hobbs versus Lance Archer against somebody else in a Meat Madness match.
Did they steal this from Big E?
Yeah.
Big E literally said on the bump or something like, I want to have a big meaty men invitational at WrestleMania. Yep. So they just stole his idea.
3.25 for Goldberg and Lesnar at WrestleMania 33.
3.25?
How, Mike? What
but
are
the
you
crowd
talking
loved
about?
it, so.
Yep.
Sometimes you're so stupid, Mike. It's the Big E came up with the idea of meaty men slapping meat.
Yeah,
that terminology.
He said, I want a big
but,
meaty men invitational.
Yep.
Yeah,
that's
but
what this is.
Are you saying that big strong men just
Calling
started
it
being
Meat
called
Madness
meat?
is
Madness,
stealing
bro.
it.
That's not what they're. So you're so genuinely stupid.
If
it's
you
funny.
called it something else, like.
Did he say the words meat madness?
He said Big Meaty Men Invitational.
This is called, instead of March Madness, because TBS,
the same
TNT
fucking-
has
Can I
March
ask you a
Madness.
question,
It's
Donnie?
Meat Madness.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
What is a Meat Madness match?
It's a match that plays off of March Madness, and I would imagine that
a
it's
match between Big Meaty Men, and they'll be slapping meat.
It's not a play on March Madness.
It is. Yes, it is.
How? There's no
It's
elimination.
not a tournament.
But
It's not a tournament.
but the name, it says Madness in there, and they're from TBS
Huh?
and
I see it.
TNT. So it's a
Still,
playoff of
It's
March
not on
Madness.
TBS though.
Not a tournament.
On pay-per-view.
But I mean, they are on TBS. They're on
TBS?
PBS.
TBS. That's their next home.
Hi, I'm Mr. Rogers. Up next is AEW Dynamite.
Nice.
Honestly, being on PBS would probably be a major boost for any wrestling company. It's available to everyone.
That is true. Who's the TVA, Donnie?
Who's a meaty man?
Meaty man. Yeah, who's a meaty man?
Who's a meaty man? Mark
He's a
Henry.
meaty man.
Miro?
Miro?
Big Show. Big Show.
Oh.
Miro.
Big
Big Show.
He can't even walk, man.
Guess what? He doesn't have to do much walking. He's just got to do some slamming.
I think Wardlow wins because they're pretending like he has a chance to win a championship.
Yeah, I definitely want that.
Mm-hmm.
FTR versus BCC. We got some of it already on TVV, and I'm enjoying it. So, just a slapping match, right? Just matching a slap. Not really a lot of reason behind it anymore.
This should not be on the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Where's the champions? Who's the tag team champions right now? Is it still Big
Darby and Sting.
Big Bill? Oh,
Darby
yeah,
and Sting.
Oh, that's right. Are the tag team championships on the line in that match?
Yes.
Okay.
Do you watch the product?
I do.
There's a tornado tag team match for the championship.
Oh, okay. So
That means Sting can just jump off anything.
Oh, yeah.
Thank God.
That's hype. Honestly, I love that.
Yeah, that's going to be great. Honestly, I'm very excited
The
about that
tornado
match.
tag style is not used enough in wrestling.
100% agreed. I fucking, let me tell you something. Every single time I play a video game of wrestling,
tornado.
it's tornado fucking tag
Anytime I
team.
did like No
Absolutely.
Mercy, it was always tornado.
Yep.
How
Just
fucking,
fuck
why am I
tagging, it was awful.
doing that? I'm holding a rope in a video game, suck my asshole, dude.
Exactly.
But yeah, I'm going with FTR.
I guess I am too. I don't really understand the need.
He's
or,
going to
like,
pull a
the
gun
story
I'll
behind.
say BCC.
on this victory. Allegedly. All right. So anything else, dude? That, number one, I'm so fucking excited. I might throw a party. I might throw
wait.
a Revolution themed party.
Hold up. If Sting and Darby win, they retain the titles, and they just vacate it?
Is that
Or
what it
does
says?
Darby go... No, I'm asking.
Oh, my thing was
Or
Darby
I
has
thought
to choose a
that,
partner?
Darby would have to find a new partner coming out of it.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then who would it be? Ooh.
Right. Then who would it be?
You know what?
Sting's son, that looks like him.
Orange Cassidy? If he loses to Roderick Strong?
Nah. I'll
Okay.
think about it. I had not thought about it, but I'll think
I'll
about it.
think
The
about
Undertaker.
Holy shit! If you
it.
could
He's smooth. He
Goldberg!
upgrades.
Goldberg. Holy shit! Darby Allin and Goldberg would be
and Darby
incredible,
Allin.
It's
dude.
Ric Flair.
Woo! Sign up for 2 more years. Woo! All right, that's it for wrestling. We got Patreon shout outs to everybody who's an executive producer and up in their tiers, so we appreciate you for that. Alex Pandolfi, great kid.
Kid.
He cares more about his family than us, which is, correct. George Cruz, so much respect for George Cruz. He won't stay at my house, but still a lot of respect for him. He really would.
How's he gonna fap if he's at your house?
I don't know. I
Wait,
was.
what?
Oh, that is true. You're right. I think can I tell you the truth? I think he'd push through. I think he'd be
That's true.
look at the wall, guys. It's in the basement. You guys are just, I come down, it's like the Blair Witch Project. You guys are standing in the corners and shit. And you're like, what's going on down here? And it's like, oh no. It's him just fapping on all fours like, what are you looking at?
I got some news.
Yes, please.
What kind of news?
According to Meltz,
Okay, so not news.
A lie. Got it.
Tama Tonga is signing with WWE.
Ooh,
Oh, I could've told you
Bloodline.
that.
Bloodline. Even though he's from Fuji.
Well,
Right.
yeah, but he's they're like honorary part of the family.
It's such a fucking corrupt. They're like, you're kind of like us, huh? Let me see how you're.
Because they're people are like buddies with the Haku or some shit. So it's just like you're.
His dad's Haku.
Honorary.
Yes.
His dad's.
I like
Tonga.
Tama Tonga a lot.
It's like his adopted dad is Haku.
Yeah. Is that true?
Yes.
I think
At
we
least
did
according
talk
to
about
Wiki.
that. Yeah,
That's
I think we
cool.
did talk about that. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Vince
sure
Emerson.
Jacob Fatu will come in soon too.
Somebody, listen, man, if you're even near Samoa, they're giving you contracts. Vince Emerson, great kid, another great kid. These guys could be older than me. I'm not even sure.
That's what you say. George Crew's definitely older than us.
Yeah, he is. Vince Emerson, awesome man. Great man. I'm just saying it like that. Andrew Skeens, I have him wildly addicted to the Steam game Phasmophobia.
I thought I was afraid you were going to say it was drugs.
No. Honestly, I might have saved him because he's going through some shit in his life, and instead of turning to drugs, I've turned him onto this video game, and now he's wildly addicted to it. He sent me a picture of his neighbor's door, like the screen door. The wind had blown it open. He's like, I'm about to go investigate. I was like, you need to.
Absolutely not.
I was like, you need to stop, dude. You're addicted. Like, put the bottle down. James Dick, he's a very nice man. I hope he's coming to Philadelphia.
Great guy, great name.
He is.
He is? That's good. I'm really good. Jim Del Chapo is definitely coming to Philadelphia. We're going to Kaiju Big Battle together. Front row. Very excited for that. AJ Troyer. That's Vern's younger brother, I'm going to say.
Is he a little person or a regular sized person?
Freakishly tall. Freakishly tall. It's like what Vern didn't have, he got.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Big Kyle. Is that how it's done in the Patreon thing? It's under Big Kyle, or is it you putting it like that?
Nope. This is copy pasted right from Patreon.
That's unbelievable. Colin McKenna, fucking, it's like using your AIM messenger fucking screen name still,
He thinks
dude.
he's Big Cass.
I still use my AIM messenger name, so I don't even care. So I get it. I really do. Kevin the Real Deal Creel. I think that is how
what is your AIM messenger name?
Well, I don't want to say it on air. It's 6'9", so fine. XOXOXO. Momo.
I know, Momo.
Please message us, Momo. I'm tired of just getting your money without talking to you. I need to talk to you. Vic and Kate Don Balagian, so long in the front. And Vince DeMore, very nice lawyer man.
Yeah.
That's all I got. Patreon plugs, buddy.
Go to patreon.com. Oh, for those that don't know, Patreon shoutouts for our executive producers of the show.
I literally said those words to start out with.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
Did you?
He did.
I did.
But it's never hurts to remind people.
Yeah. Go to patreon.com/ringrust radio to hear the ad-free version of our podcast and early access to our retro reviews, such as Dude, Where's My Car? You can also check... Hey.
Or blue. Shut up. It's blue.
Hated it.
Mm-hmm.
You can also check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for update clips and Triple R Gaming. A lot of fun.
Yeah. Well, BJ, what are your thoughts on our AAA game or Triple R Gaming?
AAA Gaming.
AAA Gaming. My car broke down.
Can't be there.
My Xbox broke down around the corner. I'm trying to call AAA to get the fucking thing towed.
I was talking about the Mexican wrestling.
Oh, okay. We're just different AAAs. Different
No
AAAs.
CMLL.
Also, I don't know why I went to be
does
Minnesota.
in gaming, by the way. So
Okay, there you go.
it's like
Exciting.
very big, high-budget video games are called AAA games. But we do a great job on there.
No
Go to
idea what
YouTube
he's talking about.
And go to Ring Rust Radio and give us a like and support.
Yeah.
Do they know that makes the game sound like minor league when they say that?
No,
they have no idea.
Pretty dumb.
Because it's
terminology.
like they think it means like it's A quality. It's more like on the meat grading. The higher the grade of meat, the more you get more A's and stuff like that.
Meat Madness, baby.
Meat Madness, baby. See, they were talking about actual meat, you idiot. They're donating it for the holidays.
If you want to talk to us, you should definitely talk to us on Tuesday, March 12th. That's our next Patreon special. It's Mark Madness.
Oh, baby.
Forget Meat Madness. It's Mark Madness.
And next week is what?
Next week's the Mark Madness seating special.
It's the worst day of my life.
Just the three of us. We're going to determine.
Just the three of us. You and him and I.
Yep. We're going to take the 64 best wrestlers of the past year. Then we're going to break them into seeds, and then we create the bracket for Mark Madness. And that's the following week, 6 p.m. Eastern, right here on Skype, Tuesday, March 12th. If you have an agenda, if you hate someone, if you love someone, and you want to push them through the end, you better shine up for Mark Madness.
You better shine up. You better shine up. Listen, can we do a playing round? Can we do a playing round this year?
Playing round?
Yeah,
No,
like we just do 66, and then there's two extras, or 68, whatever it is.
fucking stupid.
No, come on, let's do playing round, dude.
No.
I gotta give Lady Frost some fucking shine.
Frost ain't making the 64 or the 66, brother.
No,
I don't even dislike Lady Frost. She just ain't making it.
Finally, shout out to Daniel Hayden. for his amazing work on the Triple R YouTube channel, plus Ignite Wrestling Pro.
Say
in
it.
Bournemouth, Hertfordshire, London, England. Check out at Ignite Wrestling Pro on Instagram and search Ignite Wrestling Pro on YouTube. Their next show is Full Throttle on Sunday, April 2nd. It's a family-friendly show with tickets on sale now, and you can use a link in the Instagram bio to purchase tickets.
That means
They
keep your
spell
dick in
their
your
towns
pants.
wrong.
What'd you say?
They spell their towns wrong compared to how they want them said.
Yeah, yeah, seriously. Well, here's the thing. Because you're saying it with a normal American accent that fucking, like, allows words
That,
to
like,
breathe.
the winners of the war.
Yeah.
We get
Well, they're like,
to-
he'd be like, Bournemouth, Hertfordshire, London, England. You know what I mean? Like, he'd be like,
No,
it's
I
like
have the-
gurgling across his lips and shit like that.
Daniel told me how to pronounce it.
I got it. It don't make it correct. You know what I mean?
That's Hertfordshire. I'm
Hertfordshire.
sorry.
I agree. That's how I would say it.
Hertfordshire, not hot fed, sure. Fucking assholes.
Anyways, go to those shows.
Yeah, but seriously, we make fun of the English, but, you know, they're not so bad. Also, on April 3rd, at Lorraine Bar in Philadelphia, WrestleMania Quizzo. Get there if you're in town anyway. Go there, have a couple drinks, meet Jimmy and the crew. Great people.
Are you going?
On 4/3?
Yeah.
I actually don't. I think we were doing the show. Is that the day of the show? I think it's Tuesday.
No, that's a Monday.
Then maybe. If I'm not
You better go.
if I'm not at jiu-jitsu, I will be there.
Put a earpiece in and I'll give you the answers.
Holy shit, that's not a bad idea.
It's a
That's
high
not a
school.
bad idea. I'm just like, yeah, hold on one
What do
second.
you win?
I don't know. I don't actually know. Probably free stuff. Jimmy's always got free stuff going on there.
Nice.
And if he doesn't, I'm sorry. Jim's gonna have to get out a drink or something, Jim. I just promise you.
Like, where's
Yeah.
the free stuff?
I'm here because I told me it's a free drink. Jimmy's gonna be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, you got. I'd be like, yeah, you gotta
it's
win.
free after you pay me fucking $12.
Okay, that's fair. Totally fair. All right. So good to move on.
Yeah, man.
Oh, let's move on.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies, anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
I guess Dirt Sheet Busters. Yeah. What did I shake?
That was lips and cheeks.
That was my second chin.
Oh, okay.
I got more chins than the Chinese phone book, dude.
Yo, what the fuck?
I don't think you're allowed to do that one
Dude.
anymore.
Yeah,
Come
what
on,
the
come
fuck,
on,
man?
dude. Come on, man.
Yo, cut this.
Nope. No, fuck no, dude. Were the Chinese gonna fucking be mad at me? They love John Cena, dude.
All right. They're cheap busters. This was some ringside news. WWE wouldn't mind if one of the biggest stars of all time is involved with WrestleMania. You know, they'd allow it. They'd be cool with it.
Well, they need it, I would argue.
Ringside News was told by a tenured member of the creative team that WWE are trying to get John Cena for WrestleMania 40. However, him being in action might not be necessary for the appearance. WWE wants to get Cena in for the Showcase of Immortals, quote unquote, to do something. Thanks for the specifics.
Real quick though, how complicit is John Cena?
And Vince McMahon?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he's complicit at all.
I think that is irrational.
I think it's laughable the way people are acting about, like, the answers he gives or other wrestlers give. Because, like, especially somebody like Cena, who obviously was friends with Vince.
Great friends. You would
Perhaps
argue
still
probably
is.
deviants
Like,
together.
I don't know what the expectation is. Throw him under the bus, say he hates him. Like, I think
That's what Kevin Owens did.
People want to be more mad at, like, what wrestlers are answering for these questions than, like, the guy who actually allegedly did these things.
I don't give a shit what they're saying, to be very honest with
A
you.
lot of people do. For
I know,
whatever
but look, I don't. Again, this place is my safe place, not theirs. I don't give a fuck about their opinions. What I'm saying to you is, I want to know who knew what, and I want those people held responsible too because
I don't
they're
think
as
we'll
complicit.
ever find out.
John
if
Cena. You tell me John Cena didn't know what the fuck was going on? You tell me Stephanie McMahon didn't know what was going on, dude? Come on,
No
that's
idea.
silly. That's silly. Well, guess what? Figure it out. Investigate that shit. Find out who didn't do.
Isn't that what they're doing?
Why would
Aren't they
Cena know?
investigating?
Why would Cena know?
Yeah.
Because Cena's up Vince's dick. You know what? To be honest with you, maybe it's a Jim Powers situation.
Cover,
I don't
serial
fucking know, dude.
killers that,
I was literally about to say that, BG. Dennis Rader, his family had no fucking clue, was murdering people for 20 years.
I think they were complicit too, if I'm very honest.
Okay.
If I'm very honest, I think
Just
not the kids, but the wife. You're telling me he comes home, he's like, like covered in blood and shit. You're like, babe, where were you?
He was just cheating on her.
I slaughtered a pig in the park. Okay. Brunches in the dinner in the fucking fridge.
Lunches in the dinner.
Lunches in the dinner. I know, I keep going to Minnesota and I caught myself that time and I was like, why is my default, it's in the fridge, dear.
Why is your default to accuse people of things that has nothing to do with
I'm not accusing them. I'm saying
you are.
I'm not starting a witch hunt.
It wasn't even an accusation, actually.
I'm not even.
You did.
I'm saying I want to know who did. Listen, the reason I would launch the accusations at least investigate would be because if you're such a close friend, there's such intimate knowledge of each other and stuff like that. You know what I mean? How did you get so far along so quickly, Jim Powers Jr.? You know what I mean?
Jim Powers.
Yeah, you didn't hear all that this week? Paul Roma said he was getting serviced.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Or, no, I heard that, or he wanted to or something. I didn't.
Hey, you can say whatever you want, but I know enough about these fucking guys and all the fun guys that were hanging around during that time. Come on.
You don't know shit.
Yeah.
This is from SE Scoops. Let me explain booking to you.
Okay, I need it.
Omos has disappeared from WWE TV again since the Royal Rumble, and Aaron Varble of SE Scoops has claimed that he has been told that WWE are, and I quote, holding Omos for the right program for either him or an opponent who could use a big win.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
so he's so he's a J-Bron.
So they're waiting to either book him to win or lose.
So what happened was Vince is out of power now, and they're like, hey, maybe we shouldn't use this 9-foot-tall green as fuck guy.
He's an attraction.
Mm-hmm.
That's honestly the right way to use him.
He's El Gigante.
But definitely better than El Gigante.
Yeah, I mean...
He's not bad for gigantic.
He's not good either. He's no Khali, I'll tell you that much.
He's better than Khali.
He is not fun. No, he's fucking not.
Yes, he is.
Great Khali is one of the most underrated performers I've ever seen in my life.
That's one of the dumbest fucking
I
things
love
ever.
Great Khali. I genuinely have loved Great Khali.
You just love his dick or the idea of it.
That is true.
Well, not wrong
Just
there.
admit it.
No, I don't have to admit. I asked. What did I ask when Justin Roberts said, "Hey, you guys can ask me any question you want."
Was it Great Khali?
No, it's not Great Khali.
It was about Great Khali.
Yeah.
I want to know who knew how big Great Khali's.
For real though, for real, people don't remember that kind of stuff. But we did an interview with Justin Roberts. We're like, okay, cut. Oh, Justin, thank you so much for your time. And he's like, guys, you guys are articulate. You guys are funny. You guys are smart. I love talking to you guys. Absolutely great stuff. Listen, I'm behind the scenes here. I fucking do all this stuff behind the scenes. I'm in the shit with the boys backstage. Is there anything you guys would like to know? Mike Chiari's mind. Mike Chiari's mind is churning like butter. Brandon Galvin's thinking about fucking how much respect he has for all these women. He's like, which woman can I fucking talk about to this man?
Whoa.
And before either one of them could open their fucking mouths, I spit out, hey, how big Great Khali's dick, huh? Hey guys, I gotta go. Have a great day. He fucking hung up on us so fast.
Out of there. We could have got so much good information, and that's what we ended up with.
Yeah, and a legendary story. Fucking holy shit, dude. That's why I am quick with my mouth. I say things quickly. That's my only strong suit in my entire life. I came up with that on the fly.
Not good.
And he no-sold me. He's like, all right, guys, you're obviously too immature for this. But it was
it's like you didn't realize he even let us ask a question.
It was just
like those 2 minutes just never existed. Like, all right, guys, all right.
Yeah. He's like, that was very stupid of me. I made a grave error. I thought for a second you could handle it, but obviously not. But that's not true. We handle ourselves with everybody super.
Never heard from him again.
Honestly, though, dude, it wasn't even a loss. Who cares?
So gave him a great story, too.
Yeah, he's like...
I'm sure he tries not to tell anybody about that.
He doesn't remember. He immediately stopped thinking about it. Go ahead. Sorry, Mike.
From the Wrestling Observer, 2 WrestleMania matches are scheduled to happen, per our eyes.
Okay, good.
According to Dave Meltzer's report in Sunday's Daily Update, both Logan Paul versus Randy Orton and AJ Styles versus LA Knight are confirmed for WrestleMania.
I do believe that Owens will be thrown in the mix with the Logan Paul stuff, though.
That would be awesome because it would be proven wrong for.
Right, I almost hope for that to happen.
But let me get this right, Mike. It took him 24 hours after seeing Elimination Chamber to determine that.
He didn't watch it live.
Sunday.
He didn't watch it live. He only was able to because he had a lot of Japanese wrestling to catch up. And I always put that first. So he didn't.
Confirmation.
Yeah, he didn't get there later. Yeah, that's what he did. He sent out a couple text messages and he was waiting for confirmation back. 2 sources.
Right.
Took 24 hours.
This is from the Wrestling Observer newsletter. After getting literally everything about the Cody, Rock, Reigns situation wrong, Meltz suddenly knows every single detail. Crazy. Writing in the Wrestling Observer newsletter, Dave Meltzer noted that even when The Rock agreed to face Reigns, Rhodes was kept in the dark, only finding out who's being replaced in the match at the Royal Rumble. Here's the quote. He was told he was facing Reigns in the fall. He was not told about Rock getting the match as part of his deal on 1-3, so any interview he did about finishing the story prior to the Rumble was the idea he was definitely in the match, even with the Rock rumors out. He was told the day of the Rumble that Rock was facing Reigns, even though he was winning the Rumble. He was also told that they would be going to Reigns against him later, so all the post-match stuff building that match wasn't there to swerve people as much as build a later match. But the fact it was not going to be Reigns versus Rhodes was kept secret from almost everyone, obviously a few knew, because Rock wanted the angle the next Friday a surprise. So, all of this to me solidifies my belief that it was always a plan. This is a plus for my point of view.
No, absolutely not, dude. I cannot believe you really believe that.
You think... Wait. So you think that they had this all planned in place, and then Cody pointed at Roman, so everybody's like, okay, obviously it's the Royal Rumble, but he pointed at him to be like, hey, I'm going to face you at Backlash?
No. I believe... I'm saying to you, I can't believe that you thought they didn't pivot from this. I can't believe you thought that the plan they're going through.
You're on board with what Meltz is saying.
I'm not. Listen, it wasn't happening at Backlash. The Rock was going to fight Cody for the championship at SummerSlam, as I said it many of the times.
Okay, we're back to
but I just can't believe that you still think that this was the plan when it so clearly wasn't.
I don't think it's clear at all.
Oh my God.
And I think Meltz saying this makes it more...
He's irrelevant. I'm just like your opinion, he's irrelevant.
I'm telling you what he's saying. He's agreeing with you. You're agreeing with the Meltz.
He's not always wrong. I'll say that.
He almost is always... He's very out of touch and, like, I think he has dementia.
He could be our president.
Or he could run against him.
Yeah, both. It doesn't even matter.
Meltz gets caught in another lie. According to Dave Meltzer on Wrestling Observer Radio, the company have some shocks planned for Saturday's premium live event in Perth, Australia.
That's not how grammar works.
Well, I know. There is no word on what the surprises will be, however. Here's a direct quote from what Meltzer said on Wrestling Observer Radio. There will be some surprises. There's rumors. It's not The Rock. Don't worry. I don't know. That's weird phrasing, by the way. Why would I worry about that? But so Meltz definitively says there will be some surprises. So fast forward to Elimination Chamber. To me, the only thing that you could maybe categorize as surprise that's not even that surprising was AJ showing up and interfering, right?
Yeah. Or Cody mentioning The Rock.
Well, we said that.
Right.
Yeah, but both things were very obvious.
But so everybody's like, what the fuck are you talking about? There's no surprises. And his response on Twitter was, I said could be, and I quote, a surprise. That is not what he said. He said some surprises. So he said multiple surprises. There will be multiple surprises. And now he's saying I said could be a surprise.
Yeah, duh.
And everybody's like, that's not what you fucking said at all. Buddy.
Yeah, but you don't really listen.
I do. That's your man right there.
I love him. I'll stand by your man.
You ready for the coup de grace?
Yeah, please.
To Wrestling Observer Radio and Fightful Select. It's still real to Melts and Alv, damn it.
Fucking A right, dude. They're like my little heroes.
In the latest edition of the Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer and Brian Alvarez were having a discussion as if Hangman Adam Page suffered a legitimate ankle injury. Meltzer went as far as to say that he heard the injury could be a broken ankle. Dave said he heard from someone at ringside that Hangman, and I quote, basically said he thought he had a broken ankle. That claim has now been challenged as Fightful Select reports that Page is said to be fine.
Oh, wow.
One talent even told the outlet that Hangman is simply good at his job. So depending on who...
Holy shit, you know what it was like? I actually went back and listened to the clip, and it was like, if Mike had to argue with Mike about the Beth Phoenix injury, that's what this was like. It was like Alvin and Dave were like, oh, I can't believe this has happened. I can't believe he hurt his ankle like this. He's like, I know it might be broken. I heard it was broken. Right?
We all know.
That was
we all
Mike.
know who thought that Beth got injured.
BJ, real quick, for the record, who thought Beth's ankle was injured?
You did.
That's right. He doesn't remember. No way in hell he remembered. He's like literally turning 46 today. Actually 47. I think he's turning 47.
37.
I said what I said.
So depending on who you ask, Hangman's quote-unquote injury is either real or was just good selling from the former AEW World Champion. People are just... I mean, Meltz and Al are acting like just fucking marks at this point because, like, watching Elimination Chamber, all kinds of people on Twitter are like, oh my god, Randy looks so hurt, his back. Oh my god.
What the hell?
It's like, he's fucking selling the injury that kept him out for a year and a half, you idiots.
I think the kayfabe is, like, fashion. It's coming around
back?
again. It's coming around again.
It's like morons.
I think the people think they're so smart that they're now, like, outsmarting themselves. Yeah, I can't really explain it, but every time they're like, yeah, that happened right there like that. You see him get injured? It's like, dude, no. I hope that it helps them enjoy it. But yeah, dude, it's wild, man.
Meltz needs to, I don't know, he's got to change something at this point, though, because last week, one of the worst weeks of his career, and this week he's telling me fucking, hey man, basically has a broken ankle, and he's just totally fine.
A lot of years of being really good at this, dude. A lot of years. Okay?
Oh.
Is that it for Dirt Sheet Busters?
That's it.
Holy shit. BJ, how we do? Mike, how we do? How close is Fiji? All right, Mike, time for email time.
Fantasy time.
Oh, damn it. God damn it. Whatever. Go ahead.
You're dumb.
It's whatever. Go ahead.
All right. In last, 14th with -40, Tyler Sutton.
She's not good. Who picked that team?
You.
Tyler, big sorry on my... That's a chest pat.
Honestly, I don't even know if you did, but I feel like you did.
No, I did. I just did pandas, I thought. I think you did.
I definitely didn't. I promise you that. I know which 3 I drafted. In 13th with -25, BG.
Who picked that team?
I know who. The birthday boy.
Oh, shit, dude.
Yeah, I think it was Ole Anderson.
Yeah.
Solo
Just
really
blame
fucking-
people who died.
I'm gonna, when
your shortcomings.
BJ we always cut the clips out for YouTube. That's what I'm cutting out. Us psyching his birthday out. that's just gonna hit the airwaves.
Tied for 11th with -5, Alex Pandolfi and Derek Lee. Donnie definitely drafted Panda's team.
Yeah, it's for sure. I was trying to move right past it so I didn't get in trouble for it.
In 10th with 2.5, James Dick.
Yeah. It's a dick pick.
In 9th with 7.5, Donald Wood.
I didn't get any points last night.
You got many negatives at the Elimination Chamber. Like
I sure did. I sure did. I sure did.
In 8th with 10, Skeeter.
Oh, I'm chasing you, Skeen. I'm coming.
In 7th with 30, George Cruz. He fell off.
Yeah, I mean, that's still pretty far ahead of me, though.
Yep. In 6th with 35, Angel Meza.
He's doing well. He's fine. Yeah. I'm glad. He deserves it.
In 5th with 40, Leon CK.
Oh, Leon usually blows at this stuff. This is interesting.
Top 5, not bad.
It's by accident, completely, obviously.
In 4th with 55, Reggie Gill.
Oh, it's such a fat... What place? 3rd? Holy shit, good, because I don't think the podium can support his fat ass.
It's not nice.
That's fucked up.
3-way tie for first with 80. Jim Del Chapo, Stephanie Kordick, and Big Money Mike.
Damn.
Wow.
That's pretty fun.
That's fun.
Because especially at WrestleMania, we want this shit to be close. We don't want Mike being like, yeah, it's so weird I bent the rules again to make myself get better.
I literally tried to ask you guys for rules advice, and you ignored me.
I have no idea what you're talking about, so you said it when I wasn't paying attention.
Because Jim
sorry.
was, like, trying to make a move and kind of cheating, and I was like, do you guys care if he does this or not? And nobody said anything, so I just let him do it.
Yeah, I don't.
I said something.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Well, you did. You just said you don't care because you're in last place almost.
Yep.
Oh, there you go. That's the rules committee right there.
I didn't want to be accused of being a cheater, so I tried to take a vote and nobody cared.
Yeah, that's this is such a fucking red herring. I can't even handle it. It's just, you are so full of it, dude. You're like, look, I'm trying to be fair as you're fucking cutting from the top.
I allowed Jim to retroactively pick up a guy who I'm pretty sure is going to give him 15 points at WrestleMania. Are true. So.
Yeah. So the only reason you cared, hold on, the only reason you cared is because it was going to impact you possibly winning.
No, it's because he already made a move. And
Look at that.
Else
Look at
made a
that.
move
See
like,
what
I wanna
happened?
change my
Who are
move.
you tied for first with? Jim? So it impacts
Jim
you
and
directly. You know what, BJ?
Sorry?
Jim should have been allowed to do it. I'm on Jim's side. Fuck you.
Well, I'm probably going to lose because of the cheating move, but I allowed it.
Yes. Yes, dude.
Nice
Then
person.
guess what?
I'm a nice
Jim's gonna be with us too.
Cool. I'll
Holy
congratulate him. I've
shit,
been waiting
dude.
for someone to beat me. I've won like.
Yeah, right, dude. Joe beat you at WrestleMania too. You have a history
Yeah, it's probably
of
the
being
last
a
time I lost.
loser at WrestleMania.
About the last time I lost.
Sure. Good.
Email time, brother.
Oh, good. Good. You skipped the moves. It's a fucking smart move. That shit blows.
Yeah, I'm not doing it anymore because you cried.
It blows. It fucking sucks. Nobody cares.
Doesn't matter. No matter what happens, you're gonna fucking cry.
Yeah,
so.
but that one you knew I was right. Emails time. ringrustradio@yahoo.com. Keep it short, sweet, print what we're talking about, but not exactly what we're talking about. We're kind of underselling it. Like, we're like a month away from WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Underselling it.
You guys will be embracing me physically within the month.
You're kind of annoying, though.
You're going to be, when you see me, are you going to hug me when you see me, or am I going to have to hug you?
I think that'll be mutual.
Yeah,
That we just don't hug.
Nah, fuck that
I'm
shit.
gonna
I'm
hit
like,
you with my car.
I was trying to steer him in the driveway, and he plowed into the. It's like instinctive. I have this stone wall on the side of my driveway. I'm gonna have to dive over it, and you're gonna be like, the throttle was stuck. I had to plow in.
Like an FDR drove their car into a diamond line.
Yeah, exactly, dude. It was just like, I lost control of it, and I happened to try to smash you. Sorry about that. Sorry about the corner of your house. Emails, Mike. Go ahead.
It's from Chris, Rey Mysterio's Jeter. Subject, Dream Elimination Chamber. So, ring rusters, what do you guys want to talk about?
No, serious moment, though. It's very serious.
Who AI said was Allen Iverson was the best WWE superstars ever, and then put them in an elimination chamber.
Pause for a second. Pause for a second.
It answers saying,
stop. The rise of AI has flustered me to no end. Because I grew up during that era, dude. AI was like one of the biggest fucking stars in Philadelphia history. AI is Allen Iverson, and every time they're like, AI is going to change the world, I'm like, motherfucker already did, dude. He did it already, dude.
Love, baby.
Holy shit. But yeah, then I'm like, artificial intelligence. Yes, not Allen Iverson. Got it. So it's like, this whole thing's been very confusing for me. I'm like, what the fuck is it? What's AI doing? ChatGPT? What the fuck is this? It's like a betting site? What is this?
It answers saying John Cena, Randy Orton, Stone Cold, Rock, Undertaker, and Shawn Michaels.
So AI is a mark.
It would be a banger.
AI is a mark is what I just fucking learned. Okay.
So the task of the emails for you guys to come up with your own version of a dream elimination chamber match of any wrestlers from any promotion in their primes. Who wins? Who eliminates who starts? Hope you guys get creative and have fun with this. Thanks for all you guys do. Chris, Rey Mysterio's Jeter.
I'll go first. What I did was I did an exercise of like you just pick one at a time and you let them kind of chain into each other. So I have Randy Savage, Ric Flair, Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Brody Lee, and King Kong Brody. I would have Brody Lee eliminate King Kong Brody, Mox eliminate Brody Lee, Daniel Bryan would eliminate John Moxley, Ric Flair on D-Bry, and Randy Savage on Flair.
Why are you referring to Bruiser Brody as King Kong Brody?
Because I've been in my WCCW shit.
Fucking weirdo.
You know how it is. It's like that's what they called him. You know what I mean? So it's just what happens, buddy.
I did a men's chamber and a women's chamber.
Me too.
So I'm not sexist.
Yep,
I don't. Girls are icky.
My men's chamber: Shawn Michaels versus Macho Man versus Mr. Perfect versus Stone Cold versus Bret Hart versus Daniel Bryan. I would have HBK and Bret as the first two in. I'd have HBK and Stone Cold as the last two in, and I'd have HBK win.
Lol.
Of course.
Jesus
and then
Christ.
women's chamber: Sasha Banks versus Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair versus Bayley versus Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley.
Sasha Banks pins them all.
Sasha and Bayley the first two in. Sasha and Bianca the last two in. Bianca wins because she's loyal.
Oh, how it started. Look at this. This is my shit, dude. Okay. Right. BJ?
So mine is Stone Cold versus The Rock versus Triple H versus The Undertaker versus CM Punk versus Roman Reigns.
Lol's Edge would be in there if he didn't jump ship.
He's not loyal.
Truthfully, I do have two. I'm just reading that one. The other one was just my favorites. For this, CM Punk and Stone Cold enter first. Roman Reigns eliminates everybody. Next for the women is Becky versus Sasha versus Charlotte versus Bayley versus Bianca versus Asuka.
Oh, I almost did that.
I have Bayley and Sasha first. Bianca does win.
Oh yeah.
Bunch of marks. So stupid.
Bianca's awesome.
Nice one. She is awesome. It's just...
She's amazing.
It's
It's
just
almost
Mike's
like she's so
pivot
good,
from-
people are starting to turn on her like they do with everybody who's great. It's annoying.
That's what they do.
It is annoying.
And I honestly, it's not annoying. It's a sign of like, hey, they're doing their job well.
No, it's a sign of people being stupid.
Well,
They're fickle.
Because she's not like, she's a babyface, so
Can
people
I,
shouldn't be
hey,
like hating.
Mike, can I tell you something? As long as there's been wrestling, stupid people been fans.
Yeah. Don't worry.
Right.
Once Cody
You know
wins
what I
the
mean?
championship, they will turn on him
Oh,
within
big
3
time.
months.
100%.
Yep.
And guess what? It's a sign of like, it's a sign you're doing your job.
No, it's not.
No, it really is. It really is. Because if you're doing your job, the fans are going to be
No,
like,
it's
you know
not.
what,
The
I
fans
don't
are
want
just
this anymore.
No, the fans are just annoying.
You're one of them.
No, I'm consistent that Cody shouldn't win the championship. He's already a heel.
He's never going to be a heel. Remember we talked about that? Good.
Next email comes from Eric Bischoff Krimisko. Subject is book a WrestleMania main event. Hey Rusters, with Mania just around the corner, I was thinking of guys that had never main evented the show before. If you could book one guy or girl to main event WrestleMania who had never done it before, who would it be and who would it be against? Personally, I picked Dolph Ziggler in a 60-minute Iron Man match against Daniel Bryan. What say you? Ring Rust?
Rust?
Alright, I have a couple.
Here, let me ask Mike a question. Just to confirm. Jake the Snake and Mr. Perfect never main evented.
Nope.
Okay. Daniel Bryan also never main evented, correct?
He
That's
absolutely
not
did.
correct.
He did?
WrestleMania 30.
WrestleMania 30, man.
Nah, I don't remember that. Jake the Snake. Well, he's got him right here.
No,
Well,
he's talking
saying
Dolph.
he's just
Dolph
saying
is
one
the guy.
person.
Oh, one
yeah.
person.
And the
Oh.
opponent could be whoever.
Whoever. Yeah.
Jake the Snake versus Mr. Perfect.
Nice.
I
I have a few. So,
Oh my God.
Rob Van Dam versus CM Punk. I want also the 4 Horsewomen, Fatal 4-Way, and the Shield Triple Threat.
With the 4 horsewomen or the 4 horsemen?
4 Horsewomen. Bayley,
Oh, okay.
Becky,
I thought you
Charlotte,
said 4
Sasha.
horsemen.
Nope.
Gotcha.
And then Shield Triple Threat, Dean Ambrose. I want that main event.
Nice.
Let's get the real quick. You know what would make WrestleMania feel like WrestleMania, Mike?
What's that?
4 horsemen, 4-way match now.
Well, can't be
Ric
the
Flair-
original 4
Ric
horsemen.
Flair goes over.
I would
Yeah.
put
To
no, I'd put
AEW.
Arn over.
Yeah, Arn has to go because he's there now, right?
What?
Arn's in WWE now, right?
I don't think so. No.
Really?
Yeah, he's definitely. Him and Brock are
He'll
just
go
waiting.
there probably whenever
Yeah.
his contract.
I was going to say, him and Brock are waiting outside the door.
I think Vince just didn't really like him, but Triple H probably loves him.
He fucking absolutely
Mm.
loves him. He's so is Spinebuster.
I did an all-time and a present day.
Nice.
My all-time, Donnie, Mr. Perfect,
Mm-hmm.
I would have him beat Macho Man for the world title in the main event circle like 1992.
That's fucking when it should have happened if it was gonna. Same thing with Jake
Present
the Snake,
day?
honestly, like late 80s.
Yeah. Present day, Braun Breaker beating Roman for the strap, baby.
Wow.
Fucking love me some Braun Breaker.
Nah. Roman would.
Hell yeah.
You were never a Steiner fan. I'm putting it out there. I don't believe you. I think you're a phony. You
Me?
call me? No, him. You
Oh,
say
okay.
you say to
Me?
me that I'm a fake Ric Flair fan and all this stuff, and like, guess what? You're
Me?
a
Are you talking
phony.
about me?
You're a phony baloney Scott
Who you
Steiner
talking- who
lover.
you
You,
talking
Brandon
about?
Galvin.
I thought he was talking to me at first, but he's talking to you.
Brandon
Talking about
Galvin.
me?
Yep.
Braun Breaker is not Scott Steiner.
No. He's better than his dad already, though.
He's way better than Rick, and he's on his way to Scott.
No, Scott. There's something special about Scott.
Something special about Braun.
Yeah, seriously.
Nah.
I see it, Mike.
It's not the
Listen,
same.
I think
It's not the same.
WWE's a load of horse shit. I would love to see Shawn Michaels' search history with the ladies they're bringing in here. Okay? Definitely, he's definitely got it.
I think George Cruz is a special consultant to NXT.
Can I tell you, whoever's in charge, I'd like to shake your fucking hand, sir. I got my hand out, I want to say you're doing a hell of a job out there. Fucking
It's
so
just
much
like-
respect, I must fucking
It's like you
fell
can't even
over.
believe your fucking eyes week in and week out, the people that are showing up on
Yeah.
this show.
The respect level is, I almost had a heart attack. My respect level is just through the roof. Okay, I can't read.
Yeah. This is from Kevin Seven Creel.
So
Yeah,
fucking, that's
number
very
seven.
stupid. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very stupid. That's a horrible nickname for someone.
Subject being caught off guard. What's up, Rusty Trombones?
That's
When was the last time?
okay. Now he
wrestling
does.
actually-
Honestly, he
Dude.
deserves it now.
When is the last time wrestling actually caught you off guard? How often are you truly surprised by what happens on Raw or Dynamite or anything you guys consume? I don't watch everything that happens live nowadays, but the Mark Henry salmon jacket still has me thinking he retired.
Yeah, that's
Sorry.
a good one.
Sorry I can't make the Philly, but I know the Rusty crew will hold it down that weekend. Ring Rust!
Ring Rust?
Apologize for grammar or spelling. Never cared to learn it.
That's
Nice.
Neither
that's-
than Donnie. Don't feel
honestly,
bad.
dude, very bad. You should definitely just take a little bit of a liking to it. It'll help your life a lot. Cody jumping. Cody jumping was the last time I was like, holy shit. Because like that's what I think that's really all you can do from a booking perspective, unless someone comes in and interferes, which we really don't get that as much as we did before. Like, you don't see like jumping ship and he comes in like out of the crowd and like, holy shit, what's he doing here? Like Mox coming in when he debuted in AEW, that was a good like caught me off guard moment.
Everyone knew that was happening.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, it's not like if you didn't have like
I
the internet like back in the day, or if like these people weren't reporting it, there would be so many like like the Cody thing didn't like it would shock me like when the idea was floated out like, hey, he's leaving AEW and might go to WWE. That was shocking, but not that like when he showed
didn't
up,
think it was
like,
real.
that wasn't shocking.
I didn't think it was real. Okay, I'll tell you the truth.
I have one of these.
Okay, go ahead.
Actually kind of happened twice. John Cena showing up last year, Money in the Bank in the UK. No one reported on that at all. And then even when he returned and squared off against Roman after like I think it was Edge and Roman at Money in the Bank, and Cena just came out at the end.
I mean, well, then there was another, like, it's not a large-scale one, but last year when Johnny Gargano came back to WWE, like, there was literally no report about it. He just showed up in a random Raw in the middle of the show. Like, that was a legitimate surprise.
Yeah.
Nobody reported on that. I would say, to a degree, Punk returning at Survivor Series was like that, because everybody was saying no, 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 and there was, like, a thought that he could, but it was still a shocking moment when he did show up.
I think Cody's was more of a shock than CM Punk's.
Not when he actually showed up. No, I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
I would say, can I tell you the real answer here? The most caught off guard, the most shocked I've been? Brody Lee and Bray Wyatt.
Well, yeah, but that's not the same thing.
I mean, you're always surprised if somebody dies. I
Yeah,
guess.
but I mean, those,
Pretty
but those two deaths, because a lot of people have died in wrestling over the time of us doing this
Foley
show.
Anderson.
But those two deaths are a lot different than all the others. Those were, I'll never forget where I was for those moments.
Yeah. From a booking perspective, Roman beating Cody at Mania.
Yeah, that's pretty surprising.
Okay, look at you. You may not know how to spell or fucking write, but man, that was a good question, buddy.
These were all good questions.
Yes,
today.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's great.
I thought it was a very entertaining email segment.
Is this you trying to tell me to fucking loop it and send it out? Is that what this is? Just say it. I need the help. Just say, okay, yeah.
No, I just thought it was a good place to wrap up the show.
Okay, great. That was a terrible job.
He just wants to get the fuck out.
I know. It's he's got to celebrate tonight. It's a big night tonight. He's getting together with some people because Ole Anderson passed away.
Vince is probably doing that, actually.
That's fucking. I'm getting away with fucking damn near murder. And Ole's dead. What did I do to be so lucky? I ain't got to work no more. Retirement's the shit. I just pound iron and ass.
Yikes.
That's what
APA,
happened.
always pounding ass.
APA, damn right, dude. Live by those fucking 3 letters. Guys, God bless America. We'll see you back here next week.